I'm never hear anything back from all that effort you just put in. Not even a rejection. Like, just send me a rejection email a week later. That's all I need. It drives me nuts. This is why I'm going insane.
Alright, so everybody's saying, like, oh, everybody's hiring, like, nobody wants to work, da-da-da-da-da.
Well, not everybody's saying it. Mainly just like Bloomberg and other really dumb news outlets are saying it. Everybody's hiring. Yeah, right.
I have applied to literally hundreds of jobs over the last few weeks. I've been without work for 3 weeks now, and I have been non-stop applying to literally everywhere and have yet to find a single job.
And DoorDash has a wait list. Instacart has a wait list. Grubhub has a wait list. Probably can't even get on Uber, although they might just let anybody on there.
Of course, there are places that are hiring for $12 an hour, $13 an hour, but I can't survive off of that. So it's not that people don't want to work, it's that people don't want to work for pennies. People don't want to work to not be able to pay their bills. People don't want to work to not be able to feed their kids. I just cannot understand why it is this hard to find a job right now. Like, I cannot keep going on like this without any work, and I just can't afford to, and I literally don't know what I'm gonna do. And I am desperately searching for a job, and I can't find one. So, wish me luck on my job searching.
I like quit applying to jobs. I'm not applying to these jobs, man, that get 1,000 applicants a day. Like, I can't compete with the whole world. Like that, I'm cooked. So I'm not. I don't even apply anymore. Like, if I can't get a job offer from the network that I have around me and the people that I ask, then I'm not gonna have a new job. I'm stuck at the one I have. I'm delivering pizza until I figure something out. But applying like online is just insane, really. You can't beat that. You can't beat the entire world and people that'll move across the world, literally, to come to your area for that job. So it's a crapshoot.
Really crazy theory going on right now, because Indeed and all these job search websites have thousands of jobs that say they're hiring, but everyone that's applying is not getting hired. And some guy actually did a test where they had hundreds of people fill out applications and no one hired them or got a call back. And so
it's like they're just farming data, dude. They're farming your addresses, your names, your family members, anything they got, all your references. They're really just farming you out, dude. Taking all your data, probably selling it.
running theory is that they're using all people's data and selling it to bigger companies. So when you send all your information in, like your first name, your last name, where you're located, your resume, where you've been, they're taking that information and selling it to bigger companies and holding on to it, because right now data is the new gold. And that's kind of scary. What do you think?
Yeah, what are they doing with it all? What are they doing? I think what they do is they collect all this data. They have it all. They have 10,000 applicants in their drawer, and they're just like waiting for that unicorn. They're waiting to see the unicorn candidate hop into the Zoom call so they can finally hire someone. But ultimately, they're really just seeing if they can make it without that position. And the longer they go without putting somebody in that position, the better, because they don't got to pay the wage.
I can't find any job, it feels like, that wants to
Same.
pay me enough to live. Okay,
Yeah, you can get like $20 an hour jobs. I was actually thinking about going into Home Depot and just applying, and like, because I'm not making that much on DoorDash and shit anymore. I'm literally thinking about applying to Home Depot or something. I think there'd be more opportunities there too. You know, work at Home Depot as a side gig. You know, I'd probably get promoted there quicker than I would at my full-time job, which I'd never get promoted at or get any prospects from.
date, I'm still unemployed. Woo! I love that.
Oh yeah.
I actually hate it. I've applied to over 50 jobs, which I'm not unique. I've seen so many videos recently of people in the exact same position as I am, and they've even applied.
Yeah, we're all in the same. And not only that, the people that have jobs are in that position. Because, you know, just because you have a job doesn't mean you're not looking for a job too. So you're competing against people that have jobs and the people that don't have jobs. Like, it sucks when you don't have a job. You got to compete with everyone. People like me, I'm applying to that shit. I have a job. I have many jobs. I'm still applying to that.
To like a million more jobs than I have. So me having applied to 50 jobs and over 50 jobs and still not having a job, like, so not unique. But that's the situation.
But it's still ridiculous. You know, it's still crazy that somebody has to apply to so many jobs and not even get one. What do you expect people to do?
Still can't find a job. Even though I'm applying out the wazoo, I'm using all my resources, like calling on previous employers, but whatever. I'm at a job fair today. I brought 3 copies of my resume. I'm not going to show you guys my resume or any of that, but resume and transcripts from both undergrad and grad school. So
Undergrad and grad. I wonder how much debt she's rocking. Undergrad and grad. And she's at a job fair with resumes. I don't think that's going to work out either.
wish me luck.
Good luck.
Didn't look for a job like a lot of my friends, but even my friends who did look for a job after they passed NCLEX were having a really difficult time. And I know that a lot of them just kind of, quote unquote, settled for whatever came along and are struggling. Some even quit their jobs because they felt like their license were being compromised.
That's ultimately what happens. I went to college for 4 years, sucked at it, got a degree, immediately found out that I was not going to be able to turn this into a job or a career or anything like that. I had to go back to the military. You know, I was in the military for 4 years. I got out in 2010, so I moved to a military base, sort of, you know, kind of nearby, so I work on the military base. And the only reason why is because I have that experience, not because of my degree. And on that note, I gotta get to work. I'm gonna be late. Peace.